Hi, this is Robert Jean. I am here in the great state of Oklahoma. Actually, I'm under my gazebo, and today is June 21st, 2020. Happy Father's Day. So this video is going to be about fathers and their roles in our life, and our roles also. Because if you understand really, every one of us are born into an environment that was already there before we got there, which means in this environment we have people who play a role. We have moms, dads, grandmothers, grandfathers, we have brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, stepdads, stepmoms. All of these play a role in our own emotional programming. So, I'm the oldest of 6. My mother at 14 ran away from home, came back to Oklahoma and gave birth to a little boy. No idea who my father was, biological father. And about 6 months later, she ended up marrying my stepdad, which becomes my dad, all right? Now, the interesting thing about my dad is that he had problems. He was the oldest of 9. His mom married an alcoholic, and they had a lot of emotional turmoil and all this stuff. And guess what he brought into the family? Exactly his own programming. Now, if you look at your parents, your father, he acted from where he came from. And interesting for you, you do the same. So our parents, dads, moms, etc., will educate us on how we are to have relationships. Good relationships, not so good relationships. This is truly the key. So, which also says this: your dad gave you what he had. That's it. He actually was programming you, teaching you how to have his same basic belief system. So, some people are very lucky and they have, more healthier emotional environment than others. Of course, I see lots of people, thousands of people, working on helping improve their life, whether it's fears, phobias, traumas, PTSD, relationship issues, financial issues, and it always comes back to the same thing: relationships, mom, dad, etc. And also our own personal values are created from these relationships. So the true key about Father's Day is what you hold within you today. How you see your father, how you see your mother, how you represent them is how you represent you. Some of the most bizarrest things, because I work with people who are coming to see me and they want to improve their relationship, so they have a relationship from hell, and come to find out that it breaks back down to ground zero, which is home. That means she ends up dating the same guys just like the stepdad that she didn't like. Sure, she had a good dad, but she had a stepdad that wasn't so good. But the reason why the stepdad that wasn't so good has played a major emotional role in all her relationships, because it has emotional intensity. So what I discovered is that knowing that it is our internal world. Granted, your dad may have not been the best dad, or your mom not the best mom. But what is really important is the memories we hold about them. Now, of course, I'm a memory expert. I know how memories work. I know how to update memories. I know how to adjust memories. And I know how to make a good memory better and a bad memory good. And if you like a good memory bad, I can show you how to do that too, because this is neuroplasticity 101. But when we're going back to fathers, if you have an issue with your dad, the true issue is with you. My dad has died in a car accident. Even after he died, I still acted like the dad I didn't want to act like. I mirrored what my little brain, little baby boy brain, captured and experienced, and unconsciously, not consciously, consciously you would say I never would do this, but the limbic system, which is a survival system, gives us back what we captured, because that is the real world based on the smart part about us. Remember, consciously you're not that smart. Unconsciously, limbic system is the survival system. It's the one that has to drive the car, you get to work, you ate your sandwich, you brushed your teeth, you combed your hair, you talked on the phone, and you still got there and you don't even remember how you got there. That's the smart system about you. This system is what you need to understand. So my thinking is, change your father. If you had a bad father, change it from inside you. Change how you represent him inside you, because it's what you do in you, you get back again. Because if you change the memory inside you, you don't change the past. You can't change something that doesn't exist. But you do change the memory, and what you change it to, your brain will give it back to you. That means you replicate it over and over again. Now, unfortunately, like I'm the oldest of 6. I have 3 kids. The first 2 probably didn't get the best dad, because I didn't know how to be anything else other than what I was. Now here's the problem with them. If they hold these memories of what dad did or what he didn't do, he didn't love you right, didn't give you enough attention, or whatever it is your program is, you're doing it now. You're doing it, and this becomes your emotional motivator. That's why you're still acting and wanting and needing and not having, etc., because it's you. So if you want to heal this relationship and create a loving dad, it starts here in your limbic system, your unconscious system, and your memories. Knowing how to change your memories will change what you attract to you. It'll change how you respond to them. That means you're going to step up what we would call the upper mile of the world. Lower mile of the world says, my dad caused me problems. It's my dad's fault, reason why I got problems. It's my boss's fault. It's my husband's fault. It's Trump's fault. It's anyone else's fault. But you're not owning what it is you're holding within. And of course, some of you have memories that you know of, and your mind has memories you don't want to know of. Therefore, but it does drive the bus. So, happy Father's Day starts with changing your unpleasant memories and turning them into happy today. So redesign your father. Now, if you've got beautiful memories, wonderful memories of your father, revisit, keep the good feelings. Share these good feelings with your children, with your partner, with colleagues, or other people. So happy Father's Day. Just remember, every relationship inside your mind is you. About you, it's all you. Your dad doesn't fit in your head. These are recordings that your brain has recorded, organized, replicated, manifested, attracted, and therefore, if it's in your head, it's all you. So if you had a bad dad, it's time to change it. I remember one of my first practitioners, Linda Esser. I mean, she came to see me because she had a lot of trauma, had a lot of bad stuff happen to her. A lot of bad stuff. And as we started working and adjusting these memories, because you can't change the past, it doesn't exist, but you can change how you represent your past. And she said something at the dinner table with her friends. She said, I really had a good childhood. And she stopped. She goes, did I say that? Because it used to be, I had a crappy childhood. And the beautiful thing about unpleasant memories of your past is this. It's over. It's gone. It's not true today. And if it's still true within you, today is the day to change your past. Change those individuals in your life who hurt you. Because if you don't change it, you're going to do it. You'll do it without thinking. You'll do it to other people. You'll do it to yourself. Or you'll find people to do it to you. So today's the day is to love your dad, your stepdad, your uncle, your grandpa, from inside you. Now remember, if you change it up here inside your mind, you don't change them. You just change what your brain does to you. So happy Father's Day to me. Happy Father's Day to my children, to my ex-wife, my current wife, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brothers, anyone who's ever had a negative impact on me. And as I do that, I become a better version of what I want to become. Because the conflict needs to end. And the biggest conflict is you consciously don't understand how your mind works. Today's the day to know how it works. Today's the day to change it. And if you don't know how to do it, you need to take my course. You need to take all my courses. You need to start changing you. Start with You Can Change Yourself. Or better yet, one of the other ones, My Family Screwed Me Up. Ha! Did they really? They did have an impact, but you're carrying the torch. It's time to put the fire out and light something better in your life. And that's a healthier, loving, more kinder you. Peace.